Well, the Ministry of Finance released its monthly economic report on Saturday. Now, this is something that, in fact, Department of Economic Affairs keeps doing every month in order to keep a track of the performance of the Indian economy. And keeping in mind the current inflation, it's important to have a look at what are the key pointers of the monthly economic report. Now, looking at the pointers of India's economic performance in August, government says that India has moved up to become the fifth largest economy in the world, surpassing that of UK. Of course, this is based on the quarterly GDP results that had recently come, where India has overtaken the United Kingdom. Now, a second key important point is that India's inflationary pressures appears to be on a decline. This is what the monthly economic report said. Third, India's growth is to be sustained by consumer spending. That's what the government is betting big on, and India is the fifth largest recipient of foreign direct investment as per Q1 data. Now, the Indian government is confident that as per external global, as and when the global pressure eases, inflationary pressure in India is also likely to subside. In fact, as per the recent monthly economic report, industrial metals and edible oil prices, after peaking in March 2022, have softened, and supply chains are getting restored with decline in port congestion. In fact, increase in private consumption and higher capacity utilization in the current year has also further helped the capex cycle to take the investment rate in Q1 of this financial year, which is 2022-2023, to one of the highest levels in the last decade. Now, the government's spending on the whole capex plan, that is the capital expenditure, is likely to be sustained as buoyancy in revenue growth is expected to remain on a higher note. In fact, government is expecting extra revenues to come in this year, and this is going to definitely fill up the balance of the extra expenditure that government has done in the current year. Now, if we also talk about the recent consumer inflation CPI numbers that had come in, then as per the retail inflation had surged to 7% from 6.71% in July. This, of course, clears the road for another monetary tightening that government will have to do by, of course, Reserve Bank of India. RBI monetary policy meeting is going to be held in the last week of September, and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, in a couple of her meetings and public interactions, has mentioned that this is the time that Reserve Bank of India needs to go beyond just basic monetary tightening. In fact, synchronized efforts need to look in order to see how other countries are also controlling inflation.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.